Today, as always, Arash is joining us via telecommunication ferries. Arash, hello.
Clarice, how are
Hello.
you today?
Um, as since I've been enjoying doing these every week, we will be working on Aries, yet another Greek Olympian. I think we're down three. I think I'm 3 out of 12 so far. So I got a quick sketch of him up.
Quick sketch?
Quick sketch. Um, and yeah, I wasn't on last week. I had to get lots of work done. So I get to catch up with everybody this week. I was on last week.
Woohoo!
Huh?
Said woohoo!
Mm, yep. So how was your week, Arash? I had a house guest, so I didn't see on Sunday.
It was good. I mean, look, we did talk about WandaVision. We did
I know
go
it's
to
awesome.
we did go into a lot of details, and then I started to realize as I listened to other people's shows and podcasts how uninformative they were. And during our own podcast show, I was told off by two viewers that I got two of the informations wrong, but I was actually right, meaning that they didn't
Ooh.
understand what they were watching. And
What in what section? Like what
it was at the manhole, the guy coming out of the manhole cover.
what?
If if you look at it really quick, granted he's covered in bees and everything,
Right?
it's a shot for aim, even though he's wearing the sword symbol in the back. He has a beehive. He's in a beekeeper suit.
Yeah.
Right. So it's got differentiating emblems, but the person behind it looked like Vision. And people were telling me, no, it isn't. But I was just like, if you go back and freeze frame it,
It is.
it is the actor as Vision in the suit. And I
Like
didn't want to,
Paul
like,
Bettany in the
right,
beekeeper suit.
in the beekeeper suit. Yeah.
I did not catch that. I'll have to go back and look at it.
And because there's a reason why she quickly goes no and rewinds it to where she needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm really interested to see where it goes. I know we're
yeah.
not drawing yet, letting people get on, but
Yeah, no, I think it's like a great quick minute as well too. Or the other face I could also see, if I'm also wrong, they change it, would be of the other Quicksilver from the X-Men First Class.
oh yeah, that's a possibility. That's
Because
a
if you look at the
possibility.
face structure, they're almost exactly the same face structure.
Yeah, they do have a very Anglican face structure. Who's
Yeah.
on?
It's Adrian. She says, apparently I need to watch WandaVision and also get HBO Max. Got it. Well, sad to say it, we're going to talk about this on Sunday, but I'm going to give everyone a heads up. They are removing Wonder Woman 1984 off HBO Max very shortly.
Oh yeah, because it's only on for 30 days.
Right.
So on
So,
the 24th or 25th,
right. It's
gonna
it's as if it's made the theaters to add the subscribers. They're going to remove it. Then we got to wait for DVD pickups and Blu-ray pickups and
I
the
don't think
digital
anybody's
physical
gonna
down.
actually wait for it.
I think a lot of people are, especially if you're a big Wonder Woman fan and you're a collector. What if it comes with a pop figure? You want a pop figure? No? Anyway, what are we drawing today?
I'm doing Aries. What
Ares, the
Aries?
god of war?
The Greek god of war.
Speaking of Ares and Wonder Woman, you're doing the
Right?
god of war.
Although, in all actuality, if you went by Greek myths, um, the Amazons are actually Ares's daughters. So, but yeah, we're doing Aries. I found this cool reference that I will show over here. Overhead, please.
Yeah, coming.
Ta-da! So I did a similar, like, I liked the idea of him not being super in battle. So I did a similar quick sketch. Arash watched me do it, or you were on, but something similar. But I have his
Do-
helmet down instead
does
of
the
up.
figment of the squeeze represent somebody?
Say that again.
Does the image of the squeeze represent somebody?
The squeeze.
The butt cheek squeeze.
Oh, I mean, That's Ben's butt. But other than that, no. I like Ben's butt, so I draw it when I can.
I like Ben's buns, and I cannot lie. I'm sorry.
You other brothers can do nah.
I hope
Would
Ben
you
isn't
walk in
listening.
with a bit of wasting around thinking? Wait, wait, I don't get sprung.
Sort of.
I can't get sprung.
You
I mean,
you sort of. You sort of
I mean, technically, I guess, like figuratively, I guess,
figured. Yes, you get
figuratively.
antsy. You get antsy in the pants.
I
Technically, in
get
a way,
into
you.
my pants.
Adrian says apparently I'm waiting for Space Jam 2, Mortal Kombat before I start my 30-day trial for HBO Max. I
Nice.
I pass on. I would literally pass on Space Jam 2. I'm more looking forward to Mortal Kombat more than Space Jam.
Oh yeah.
Even though Space Jam looks awesome, I'm
Right.
just worried about. I am worried about where the storyline is. Graphically wise, from the little bits and pieces that HBO has given us and Warner Brothers has given us, it
Right.
looks phenomenal graphic wise. I'm just worried about the story that they're telling.
Like oh, like what the story would be.
Right, because it's like, oh, they're back to aliens in outer space, and they have to play a basketball game to save the Looney Tunes.
Right.
Oh great, are they monsters again? And I'm
Right.
saving I'm saving the world by basketball.
I mean, what kind of storyline can you get with saving the world by basketball, right?
I guess. I mean, look, if you look at almost every movie when it comes to cartoons, space wise or something, there is a sport, a some sort of sport sort of attached to it.
True.
Whether it is whether it is an MMA mixed martial arts fight or a physical team game.
Right.
So, and it's also depicted in futures as well too. So, I guess, yeah, I'm waiting for nothing about the apocalypse. I'm like,
Let's see. We're gonna give him a big old shield. Where's our trusty round thing? Burner. Here's our trusty round thing.
dun 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 dun. Inside layer.
Outside. We want a big shield.
Oh, okay, you're making shields. Never mind.
What did you think I was doing?
I thought I don't know, to be honest. You didn't say you were doing a shield because we discussed this last time.
Aries
Like, I
is
don't think
known for Aries. Symbolically, like what?
symbolically.
Is like usually like a helmet, shield, and spear.
Hmm.
So I thought we would go with that. And it's a big one, so we'll strap it here. Why is it so quiet? Oh, I don't have my music on. That's why. Just kidding.
Normally have your and I
I
run
run
so far. Oh no.
Lower this.
Oh, guess who else is on now too?
Oh,
Larissa.
right?
She says that ass though.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, though, like I knew a bit about Aries, but not like a whole lot. And unfortunately, he's a bit of a well, he's a little bitch. That's who he is.
Yeah, he starts wars for no reason.
Oh, he like pretty much every time he comes into play, he like is getting humiliated, and it's like, oh man, really? But not my Aries. My Aries is a badass, so we're
What are you
gonna go.
talking about? Because in Wonder Woman, he's literally starting World War I for no reason whatsoever.
Well, he like it. That always made me laugh that they said he was her cousin because
Right.
I'm like, the Amazons can't be. They're his daughters.
Well, no, she's the daughter of Zeus, so technically it would be her uncle.
Yes. Well,
So
is she the daughter of Zeus and what's her face?
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, right? Someone
Yeah.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm with Adrian. Xena had the best Ares. Yes, she did.
I don't
Yes.
remember.
You don't remember Ares in
I
Xena?
don't. No, I don't.
Oh.
That was the guy always in black with the long dark hair, right?
No, no, that's Hercules. Then they made it
No, he
that
was blonde.
they didn't really have a guy. Was there a guy on the show? I always felt like there was like the the essence of, it was Xena the warrior princess. Yes, it was very lesbianic at times, yes, but it did have a stronger female character. It did have a stronger like tone,
It was definitely a thing before its time.
right? Which was good. I loved Xena. I watched
I
Xena.
love
I watched
it.
Xena more than I watched Hercules, because I guess Hercules was dying off, and Xena was like, it was like, like they had He-Man and She-Ra. Xena was She-Ra,
Yeah,
except thank God they didn't play the cousin storyline that kind of didn't make sense,
right?
which turned into the Star Wars storyline. Yeah, even He-Man played the Star Wars card. Oh
Oof.
God, I know. Louise is here saying hi, Sammy, hi, Arash, and
Hey,
everyone
Louise.
else.
How's it going over there in the across the pond?
Jerry's in the house saying hello.
Hey, Jerry.
Larissa says, I remember short dark hair
Was that
for
the character that Carl Urban played?
for Aries. No, I think it was Carl Urban.
Carl Urban was in Xena twice as two different characters.
I think it was a different. I think it was. I had to be someone else. It wasn't Aries. Aries was constantly. I remember Bruce Campbell playing a character.
Well, his brother directed it, of course.
Well, yeah. Hercules and Xena had the same Aries. Yes,
Or
they did.
cousin.
All the Greek gods and everything of mischief, Greek wise, was on both shows. Wasn't was Hercules canceled? Yeah, Hercules was canceled first, and then Xena had 4 or 5 more episodes. But I'm surprised that they're not on reruns on certain shows, like certain places. I guess is
I don't know. You'd have to check.
right. Is Hercules considered? I guess one of those shows that you can't put on repeat because of
No,
how.
it's in syndication. I
Yeah, but
think
where?
maybe Hulu has it or
Who?
Amazon. I know
Uh,
Amazon has it because it popped up, but you have to buy it. But it's
oh,
probably on syndication on one of the streaming services.
oh, Louise says she's on full lockdown until Easter now. Oh
Oh
no.
shit! That
Lou,
sucks. I'm sorry.
Louise, quick question, because my aunt and my cousin have not answered me on this one. Are you guys getting the vaccine by Pfizer, or what company is providing you guys with the vaccine for the United Kingdom? And I know the question
I
of the
like how
day.
you asked her an interview question, and by that I mean you asked her in your interview question voice.
I mean, it's a very serious matter.
It is. It is. I just thought it was funny how you're like, and today, blah 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 blah.
Jerry says I can only make up. Be patient with myself. What are the other affirmations you got there?
Oh, here. I have affirmations on my board because ta-da. So the first one is strive for progress, not perfection. Be
Mhm.
patient with yourself. Don't get caught up in details and routines and prioritize inner peace and self-care. Because I am a workaholic.
Adrian added, Bruce Campbell was the Prince of Thieves,
Right.
aka the running joke was he was Robin Hood, sort of. That was the other running joke, minus the Robin Hood part. Uh, Adrian also adds, Jokester, the Magnificent was Raimi.
Yes.
Louis says there is about 2 to 3 different ones that have been given. Oh, wait, you're a first responder. Don't you get the shots? You are a registered nurse in the
That's
Great
right.
Britain. Louise asks, it says Kevin Smith was Ares in Hercules and in Xena. No, I gotta look this up now. I'm literally taking my time to look this up. Yes, Kevin Smith being Ares.
What?
I have to. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I like. Yeah.
That means I gotta add way more weight.
No, it's a different Kevin Smith. It's a Kevin.
Okay,
It's a New Zealand actor named Kevin Smith.
you say
He's-
Kevin Smith. I'm
Right.
thinking like Jay and Silent Bob Kevin Smith.
No, I see the face now. Yes, his name is Kevin. It's Kevin Todd Smith, and he's a
Kevin
New Zealand actor who
of the
played
New Zealand
Ares.
Smiths. Yes. Oh.
Yes. Apparently, oh, that stinks. He passed away in a fall during a movie shoot.
No, poor guy.
Stinks. Yes,
Stunt actor. Like, was he a stunt actor? I guess.
I doesn't seem like it because for a guy that played Ares for both shows, I don't see someone like that being a stunt actor. But here's the interesting part. He would no, actually he died in basically in his last role. He died in 2002.
Oh, sucks.
Yeah, and he left 3 children. Aw, sad. But
Saggy.
hey, but
Can
he
you put
played.
one on overhead, please?
Yeah, he played Hercules, and not only in the original Hercules and the Xena, he also played Ares in Young Hercules as well too.
Oh,
And we know
nice.
who played Young Hercules, do we not?
No.
I'll let someone answer that because they should know this. Very famous actor. Was that Young Indiana Jones? No, no, no. It was Young Hercules. Young Hercules, famous actor. He played the lead in La La Land.
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Aha.
I
Ding
didn't
ding.
know that.
5 points. Yeah. I knew that since he left Mickey Mouse Club.
Ah, I
First
knew he was
act,
in the Mickey Mouse Club.
yeah, it was one of his first roles after Mickey Mouse Club, I believe.
Huh.
Young Hercules.
You're not gonna see that, are you?
Who loves me?
Nope, you don't see that. Sorry, I'm just figuring out thumb positioning.
Is it in or out?
It's in because
It's
he's loosely
in. He's
holding
holding a
the.
weapon.
Huh?
He's holding a weapon.
He's loosely holding the spear,
Mm.
like loosely. Hold on one second. I forgot to grab my arms and armament book.
As
I can hear you.
what's up?
Oh, I gotta get my armor, my book on weapons, and I forgot to grab it before the stream.
Oh no! So you have to go look at your giant wall of books to find your reference that you probably forgot to bookmark.
Thankfully everything is organized now, thanks to
Mm-hmm.
the awesome efforts of Connor and Sierra.
Sierra and Connor.
I just gotta. Now the real question is, I just have to move this shit to get to it because I was packing stuff.
Got it.
All right, that's taking too long. I'm not moving all of that. I will just Google.
The weapon that Ares was to have in his hand.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at the spear. This reference image that I'm kind of loosely using is not of high quality. It's super
Not
pixelated.
accurate enough.
Well, look at how pixelated it is.
Yeah, but you can still get a reference out of it, sort of.
Well, I want to. It looks like
You're
it's a double. Well, it looks like it's a double spear. That's why I was curious.
you're an artiste. How is everyone in Facebook/Twitch land, ladies and gentlemen?
Indeed.
Boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for joining us tonight on Castillo Studios, where we are live and Sammy is drawing and hopefully painting the Greek god Ares, the god of war.
Oh, see, I knew I was missing. I knew it. I was using the wrong shape.
What shape is that? What shape are you talking about, actually?
The top of the spear.
Mm. Now, granted, he has a Roman-esque headdress on top, and especially the front shield. Is he going to get the same shield and headdress, or is he getting something completely different?
He's gonna get something that's different.
Hmm.
He's not getting the tail. This I'm sorry.
A rat tail
He's
thing
not
that
gonna
he's got
get.
going.
He's not getting that. Like the plumage. I'm not gonna do the plumage, and I'm not giving him a beard. Which
Adrian says on the box truck heading back to the office from Corpus, not driving though. Oh,
well, that sounds fun.
and our princess says, "Doing fine, Arash. Just got off work. How are you?" Doing good. Doing the usual with Sammy. Getting you guys all interested in some fine art, telling lovely stories. Um,
Well,
you
the
know,
website has a new page.
the website. Are we promoting the website now?
I don't like that.
Are we going to promote the website tonight?
Yeah, so it has a new news page and a new homepage, and then tomorrow the new store will be live.
So, as she says, for more art and information and blogs, just go to castillostudios.ninja. And that is castillostudios.ninja. And you guys can check out the new and updated website.
Indeed. What he said.
Who said?
You.
I'm not sad. I'm excited.
What he said.
Oh, I am no sad.
There we go.
I'm
Okay, that's why
excited.
it was messing me up. It was the wrong angle. This is what happens when you draw on the fly.
Mm.
I got it right now. I don't know. I just thought it'd be. He's got some massive arms. That's actually a technique Michelangelo used for
What's the technique?
when you're drawing a figure and you want them to seem very strong and powerful, that you make the proportionate wise, you make the wrist the same size as the same width as the forearm. He did that with David, and then with the legs, you actually make the calf and the knee into the thigh the same size. So like if I were to draw a line,
Doing a straight line across, they would
so if
have to
I were to
match the
draw
line
a
going.
straight line, so the wrist is the same size as the widest part of the forearm.
Okay.
And then the same thing with the well, you can't really see it on that one because of the angle, but the apex of the hamstring to the back of the calf is in a straight line. Same thing with the front. So you basically are trunking the character.
Right, and then later you go in to add the curve or the bend where it's supposed to be needed, correct?
Yeah, in essence. Like because your wrist and your forearm, anybody's wrist to forearm, it's not the same size. Your wrist is always thinner, usually by about half, depending on how much you work out.
Adrian says, once I get back to the office, there's a wonderful drive home.
Yay! Where did you go?
Who's in the car with you, and are they enjoying the live stream that you're watching?
Please spam Kevin. I said hi like 1,000 times, so he understands what it's like to get emails from him.
Why don't you do this? Make a video and send it to him on a daily basis
Right?
with different greetings
Yeah,
and put it in like other languages.
right?
I would spam the hell out of someone just by doing that all day.
That would be so funny.
Actually, Mayhem was going to do that to me last night. If I didn't answer my phone, he would have done the same thing I did to him, and that is leave a ridiculous voicemail.
Leaving ridiculous voicemails are amazing.
That is the whole purpose of why you need to answer your phone.
There we go. That's better. No, I don't like that.
Oh no.
No, it's just I made it. I made the staff too thin. Made the spear too thin. He needs to have a meaty staff. I mean, what man doesn't want a meaty staff?
Well, actually, never mind. Adrian says Corpus Christi, Texas, only 3.5 hours to get there, 4 hours to get back. What the heck? She says headphones because this is my Sammy and Arash time. Aw.
What were you guys doing in Corpus? Were you like at a thingy?
Were you delivering things?
Yeah, I was just curious. Ew, what is on here? Oh, just kidding, it's paint. What do you guys think I should draw next week? I've been thinking about it.
Well, we are going with the Greek gods, right?
Yeah. So we did Athena last week and Apollo the week before that. Although I want to redo Apollo because I got a better idea for him.
Why? I mean, what great idea did you have to do with Apollo?
I'm changing the pose.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all.
Got it. Adrian says, install the printer, one quick service calls and deliveries.
Exciting.
Larissa says, Aphrodite's.
Ooh,
Aphrodite. Yeah, Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. I was
Um,
thinking about doing her.
uh, Jerry
Ooh,
says,
Thanatos.
yes, Thanatos. Thanatos works. Well, would you give it the Marvel? Would you give it the Marvel twist?
No,
Oh,
that's
come
not
on.
even the same name.
No?
Okay, the purple guy is Thanos, not Thanatos. And I'm not doing anything related to comic books when it comes to my Greek mythology. I'm not bastardizing it.
Yeah, so Adrian says, so about 4 hours. Yeah, but 4 hours of work,
Plus a
but
3-hour drive.
no,
Ugh.
plus 8 hours in total.
Oh.
Couple
Oh,
hours there, couple driving back.
yeah. Jerry's got my back. Oh, let me see if I can find it. I did actually come up with a fun idea in my morning journal. So I do a brain dump of just thoughts and shit. And in the morning. But I wanted to do I was thinking of doing like a series of paintings. And I was gonna do Carrion and the River Styx. And I thought, how funny would it be if I did Tommy standing on the shores waiting for Carrion, which is the boat, and the guy that brings you across. So I did a little sketch of like Carrion, like coming, and then Tommy on the shore waiting for Carrion. and then it like goes up into, I just thought it was
Right.
cool. Like, wouldn't that be funny to have like this epic painting all in blues and grays and blacks with blue fire, and then like all of the ghosts are like all of the spirits are waiting, and then there's just Tommy like staring up at it. Wouldn't that be funny?
Now, is this is this a piece that's going to end up in your personal collection, or is this going to be a piece where you bring it to San Diego Comic Con and the first person to get it gets it? Kind of piece, is it?
It would probably be a piece that I sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it'd be fun because, like, there's like just to like as something fun to do. Because originally I was gonna do like, remember I was gonna do those Saturday morning cartoon strips of like Tommy's adventures in the afterlife. Do you
Yes.
remember that?
What kind of adventures do you think he's up to? Like,
Well, I had this whole thing where, oh, that was before you were on stream with me. Um, so I had this idea to do like a Saturday morning cartoon strip called The Adventures of Tommy and Sammy. And it was going to be, in essence, the adventures of Tommy in the afterlife. And like, he, he like gets there and he's like, I wanna paint the sky. And they're like, well, you have to earn that. That's like the big show. And so he goes, okay. And then they, Peter, St. Pete puts him in, he's like, you gotta, because you're an artist and a creator, we put you to work in one of our departments. So you have flora, fauna, and then visuals, which is like the sky and or astrological. And so he gets put into the first comic strip is that he gets put into fauna, which is of course animals. And he makes this like horrific creature that's like a goat. I think I called it the Scortagopicon. And it was like it was like the body of a goat with like the tail of a scorpion and the head, like the front half of a spider or something like that. And it's like it's like wrapped up and trying to eat one of the people. And he's like, ta-da! And Peter's like, yeah, this is not the place for you. Let's bring you to Flora. You can make, inspirational landscapes and visions for people. So he's like, all right, I'll do that. And then he's like, he goes, oh, because, it's all landscapes. Do I get to meet Bob Ross? Do I get to work with Bob Ross? And all St. Pete says is, Bob's not here. We don't talk about it. And then, so Tommy does this like horrific, like Cthulhu mountains of madness, scary, scary mountains and things of that nature, with fire and brimstone and lightning. And Pete comes back and he's like, ta-da! Here's a landscape. Oh, hi Sophie. Happy birthday. I'm sorry I missed your birthday, but I'll come see you soon. I love you, Sophie. Sophie is my awesome best friend, and we have adventures.
Dun, 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 dun.
So St. Pete says, like, what is this? How is this inspirational? And he's like, it inspires fear. So then they finally St. Pete gives up, and he says, fine, I'll put you in the sky, but you have to apprentice under other artists so you can like be able to do the big show. And so it's like art history jokes where like his first cloud design, he's apprenticing under Mondrian, and Mondrian is the square guy, and then you got McGree and like up to NC Wyeth. And that was like the premise. It was basically like Tommy's adventures in the afterlife. And if anyone is familiar, there was an old John Denver movie called with George Burns, and it was called Oh God. And George Burns was God, and that was Tommy's favorite depiction of God. So I was going to have like a George Burns caricature as God. And every time every time God walked in, like into the frame or into the comic, there was always going to be like someone shouting off camera, "Oh God," as a joke. And then what was the other one that I had? There was one that Tommy finally gets to make a cloud and put it in the sky, and he puts it in the sky, and it's like it's a dachshund. I think it was a dachshund. And so it's like him making making this cloud, and he's like, haha, Sammy's gonna love it. And then the next frame is me looking up at this cloud that's clearly a dachshund, and I'm like, Tommy must have made that. Not bad. And then the next frame, Tommy's ghost Tommy in the frame. And he's like, what do you think, honey? And I'm sitting there like, that's not a bad dinosaur, Tommy. Keep at it. Just funny things like that.
Well, Louise has left us. She says good night.
You
Catch you
know,
later. Take care. Stay safe.
you too. I'm sorry you're in lockdown again.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. But I just thought it was funny. But I thought it was fun to do like, to do the to do something like that.
The Ghost Adventures of Tommy.
Yeah, basically. All right, let's get this headdress.
It's still interesting to see what other adventures he can get into, especially with other people that would be in Heaven's Gates, or how long it would take for Tommy to get through the gates.
Right. Well,
Like you could do a whole comic series based on him, 6 issues of Tommy getting in through the Heaven's Gates.
well, he's not going to get in through Heaven's Gate. Let's just put it that way. I don't think he needs Adidas track wear and the Kool-Aid.
Well, Cotton Canada says, hey y'all, it's
Oh,
been a while.
Jocelyn, how you doing, girl? How are things going? Where is my little? Aha! I found it. All right. What kind of headdress should we give him?
Uh, Shy Freezy Presley is here saying,
Hey,
hey. Cotton Canada says, doing as good as I can right now. I finally woke up in time for a stream.
well, I am happy you finally did. I'm so happy to hear from you. Let's see what I want to do here. I kind of like that. I'm going to give more of a... Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud to myself about this helmet. Should we give him the giant plume?
I guess. Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually, with that. Give it to him like a ridiculously long one. That kind of looks cool, right? Can you guys see that? I like that. You can't see it because I just stood up, but there you go. Kind of like that, actually. Everybody's so quiet tonight.
Well, it's just kind of I don't know. It's a Wednesday. It's normal, January 20th, 2021. Um, Adrian's leaving us for now. She goes, finally heading home, logging off for now.
Okay.
No. Make us part of your drive home. Or she's probably tired and needs something else to stay awake.
Yeah, probably. Not a whole lot of talking going on in this one.
I see you're elongating his headdress.
Yeah, I'm making it really long. I'm just exaggerating it. That's all. To be
Why
more
do I
dynamic.
why do I picture almost like a horse's hair kind of
That's
flow?
what they would have used.
Practically, right?
Yeah.
Adrian says, time for Ghost. LOL.
Ha ha ha. I'm giving him super short hair.
If Aries is wearing that headdress,
Yep.
what would his actual hair look like?
He doesn't have any.
So
Not in
he's
the one that
bald.
I'm drawing. What?
Right. Like, has there ever
His
been
head
a
would be shaved.
depiction shaved or have the Caesar cut?
Shaved?
Okay.
Well, that's what I did on my Aries. Because how uncomfortable would it be to wear that helmet and have long hair and a beard? You'd be sweating your ass off constantly. And as we could tell, he very much has a nice one, so that's not the case.
Well, he would have been. He's Greek. Greek men are not. Yeah, I mean,
Greek men are
you
what now?
Greek man. Find me one Greek man that is, hairless. We'll say.
I mean, you are accurate, but maybe he manscapes.
Right. They have, I mean, especially if anyone's watched Spartacus, right before they go and battle, they would have someone shave their body.
Yep.
Cotton Canada says, new goal for 2021, draw nice asses.
That's my goal. Practiced it a lot. It's a pretty good goal. I mean, you could have worse goals, girl.
Now, have you looked yourself in the mirror to draw an ass?
Me?
Yes.
No. According to my wonderful fiance, who will probably rewatch this, apparently I need to do more squats because my posterior is not living up to its fullest potential.
Oh, and you couldn't tell him what the five fingers said to the face. I get it.
Now, it's actually just an ongoing joke, which makes me laugh. But that's actually, like, he literally said that to me one time. I don't remember what we were talking. I said something about my butt, and he was like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "You need to do more." I think I sent him like a sexy picture, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to do more squats." And I was like, what?" And he's
Mother.
like, "Yeah, do more squats." And he's like, and I said, "Are you saying that I have a fat ass?" And he's like, "No, no, your butt's fine. It's just it could be better." And I'm like, is it flat? And he was like, well, no, it's not particularly flat. It's just, as a personal trainer, I just look at it and I could see its potential. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, so what you're saying is my ass is not living up to its fullest potential. So that, like, for the last, like, I don't know, almost year, that's been the running joke.
Your posterior is not up to par, basically.
My butt's not living up to its fullest potential, apparently, which I think is funny.
I mean, he couldn't just say the quick line of nothing like a few squats can't cure or something like that. No.
This is Ben. Ben is honest to a fault. I love him for it. It makes me laugh.
Oh,
Shush.
Ben.
He cracks me up.
Well, hopefully he gets his butt over here soon.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
mean, a few actors have been going in and out of the country, so there's hope.
Yeah, the problem is that um, it depends on the state and not necessarily the country.
Mm.
So his state is still in lockdown.
Well, we'll see in 30 days with this current administration, where with travel bans and everything.
Yeah, we'll see.
With our new administration, yay! Sort of. Um, we'll see how things go.
Yeah.
But on a lighter side, which we thought Joe Exotic would get a pardon, especially on the very last day,
He
didn't
did not,
happen.
did he?
He did not get his pardon. Breaking news on the Castillo Studios page.
Whoa! We talk about all the good stuff here, folks.
Joe
Hard
Exotic did not get his
hitting.
pardon.
Hard
I
hitting.
I literally thought at the 8 a.m. marker, because a few people got a pardon 8 a.m. ish,
Yeah.
that Joe
Is that
Exotic,
when everybody got it?
because that's when he transfers the power. He's allowed to do one more thing in office,
Yeah.
and I believe he pardoned several people.
I know he like
And
muted two rappers, Lil Wayne and something else.
yeah,
Ooh, let's use that spear. That one looks cool. Let's do that one. Sorry, I'm just looking at spearheads.
that's okay. I have the Nets game in the background because Kyrie Irving finally decided to be a team player and join his team again.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Uh, he's the current Nets point guard slash shooting guard who decided to be a baby, um, throw a temper tantrum,
Uh huh.
and when his team decided to make a trade and got another good player to sort of take his place just in case, he
Yeah.
decided to stop being a whiny baby and come and join his team again.
Oh, well, that's good. Good for him.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you have a chance to win a championship, would you not play ball?
Yeah, right?
I'm just giving you the short version of it. I think tonight, me and the guys are gonna go into like a full detail of
Yeah.
why
Sports
why
is not a thing we really talk about on this channel, so I don't really know anything.
if it was hockey, you would like how bad Mario Lemieux's son sucks at hockey.
Is he on the team?
He's on I forget what team, and they showed like someone taking a slap shot from across from
What
across.
position does he play?
I think he plays forward.
Say that again.
I think center. He plays. He's a center. He's center ice, and
He's trying to play his dad's position, huh?
pretty much. But I think his teammate slapped the puck from across the way. He didn't pay attention to it, so it flung right by his face. Then another team player shot it back and passed him as well too, right by his face. And he went in like a mini dizzy spell where he literally fell to it. He literally fell down like twice.
Wow. How old is he?
He looks like he's in his early 20s.
Yeah, the kid has to be in his early 20s.
I mean, he's not living up to daddy's par, especially with Lemieux name.
That's like trying to be Wayne Gretzky's kid and play hockey.
But there's so many. I get it because there's so many basketball players that granted they'll never be up to their dad's potential, but then meanwhile there's like one or two that do better than their dad has, and I get it because there was a problem with Michael Jordan's kid.
Yeah. There's a certain level of ego, like, you know who my dad is, that I think comes along with that?
Right, but they also get the pass of that's so and so's kid.
Yeah,
He's
the
part owner
nepotism
of a
is
team.
not really a good thing.
That's true.
Well, that's why I love Stephen King's son, because he got right. He earned everything using his mother's maiden name.
That's smart.
You know who Stephen King's son is, right? He's a huge comic book writer.
No, I'm blanking on the name.
He wrote Lock and Key. He's a huge comic book writer. I can't remember his last name. Hold on, let me see here. Stephen, not Stephanie. Stephanie King. Hold on, I'll look it up real quick. Stephen King. Son. What's his son's name? If you watch my show, Stephen King's son, I'm sorry I forgot your name. Joe Hill. Joe
Wasn't
Hill?
right? He was
That's
at
Stephen
Wizard
King's
World a
son.
few times.
Huh?
I think he's been a guest at Wizard World a few times.
Many times. He started in comics. Let's see. He wrote his novels include Heart Shaped Box, Horns, Nosferatu, The Fireman.
Oh my God, he's a spitting image of his father with the damn
It
beard. I've
absolutely
seen
is.
him.
Strange Weather, Lock and Key.
Mother
He
effer.
won the Eisner Award in 2011.
Wow, I feel like an idiot. I've had dinner with him.
Yeah, that
I
exactly.
had I've had dinner with him. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Wow, good to know. Good.
I'm sorry. He doesn't go by his mother's maiden name. His
He
middle
goes by
name
Joe Hill.
is Hillstrom, so he
Right.
goes by Joe Hill, part
Yeah.
of his middle name. My bad. I
No,
corrected myself on that one.
no, it's fine. I mean, there's a lot of people that go by the different name. Like people still forget Delamula Estevez and Charlie Sheen
Our
are
brothers.
brothers, and their actual last name is Estevez or Estevez.
Sabas.
Larissa says, "Love Lock and Key." She also says that explains things.
Yeah, he's awesome. I really applaud him for doing that. He didn't want to use and I remember reading an interview that huh?
Why he doesn't use his actual last name.
Well, he wanted to know if he was a good writer, and he said if he used King and people knew he was his father's son, he would never know if he was making it on his own skill or his father's name.
Right, and you have to give him credit because Horns eventually became a movie.
So did Nosferatu. It's a TV show.
Oh right, yes.
Most of his stuff is turned to film, just like his pop. I really like Joe's stuff. Can you turn it to the top overhead, please?
Oh, we had it. Oh, never mind. Lock and Key is a Netflix show.
Yes. Hopefully they'll do a second season.
Man, he's got his dad's crazy beard too. When his dad
It
had
does.
a while.
All right. So he's got this like armory thing right here.
Oh, Stephen King Jr. Larissa says, "Yeah, Netflix renewed them for for second and third season."
That's awesome. I really liked that show. I mean, it's nothing like the comic, but I really liked it.
What, Lock and Key?
Lock and Key is nothing like the comic. Well, not nothing. It's just very. It's it's got similar story elements, but it's not. It's meant for television and not for comic. Like Joe adapted it for TV, so the story is very different. Like things happen in different,
Right, but
in a different order, just to make it better for television.
wow, the fact that he actually had 38 issues of that book.
Yeah, I read them all, actually. It was like the first comic I picked up in years.
Lock and Key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we got to go see who has these books now, because you know how
They
it
were
is.
on Amazon Comixology for a while for free.
No, physical. People like physical copies these days. So
Well,
people,
when you have as many books as I do, you get the regular ones. You get the
right?
digital. I mean, have you seen my house?
Yes, I want to. I mean, we still have to go through a lot of stuff at your place too. So hopefully, I can spend. As I keep saying, I need to spend a week there.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
I'm waiting.
I can find two back-to-back shows in a month, so I can be at your place for like a whole month. Right? I know you don't want me here. It says they made some changes from the comics to make it work for the show. The head key couldn't be done the same way as the comic had it.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of the comics and the books.
Yeah. It's a good show. It's a good series too. Let's see, we got this here. Let's I'm gonna cover the butt.
No, don't cover the butt.
Did you just say no, don't cover the butt?
No, don't cover the butt.
I know it's good. It's too good. It's a good butt, isn't it? Nice. This is the first man butt you've told me not to cover. So
Right?
you must like it.
You know what it is? Because how do we say this? Okay, certain things sell.
You mean sex sells?
Yes, but without saying it.
Why? My stream is rated 17. We can say it.
Larissa says it's so good, really well written, and the show is well done. Pops is here.
Hey,
Says, "Hey,
Pop.
hey, Hash, what's up, Pops?" Larissa adds, "We need that butt for hump day. It is hump day.
It is hump day.
Humpty humps. Do the humpty hump, yeah. Do the humpty hump. That's right."
We'll make his loincloth a bit tattered. Like he's seen some shit. How's it going, Pops? How's those crom cons going? I don't lower this a bit. His back. Oof. Are you laughing at me? Was that a chuckle?
Yes.
Who doesn't want a back like that?
Right.
Tell me you don't want to wake up with a back like that, right?
I, I, sh- I should go back to lifting so I can have a back like that.
Yeah.
Oh, does Ben's back look like that?
Oh, it does.
I can see you one day taking a magic marker to his body and just like blacking the creases in his body. I don't know why. I can see you doing that.
If you like, I am so adamant about because he's got super like. All right, you know how there's some guys that when they bodybuild, like they look great and whatever, but they lack muscle definition. Like they look good, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's not bad. Ben has amazing muscle definition, and I like am adamant he wants to get tattoos, and I'm like, no, no, you're not covering that, no. And he gets so mad at me because I don't want him to get tattoos. Like he has no tattoos at all, like none, zero. Like even to the point that I told him like I will never get another tattoo in my entire life if it means he doesn't get tattoos.
So no more tattoos for Sammy.
I don't care. I want to look at that muscle definition for the rest of my life.
That's a good point.
Oof, it's so good. So good. So he's got a double-ended spear, which is kind of cool. So let's make that
Very
happen.
well, with how his shoulder blades are sticking out, then he has a pretty underdeveloped spectral muscles.
Keep reading.
So no thanks. I don't want unbalanced musculature.
You are correct, sir. You
Larissa
would
asks,
actually, because if I, but there is such a thing as dynamic positioning that needs to be taken into account as well. So, haha. Cats
Larissa,
are not hot. No,
they're
not on
hot.
that. I don't like them.
I support tats, Ben. It depends on the person. Like, and you're
No.
actually right. It actually on the person's body. It also depends what tattoos you get. Like, I've seen tattoos on people, and trust me, they don't fit the person's body.
Well, when you have a body that looks like Ben's, you don't want to cover it in shit. That was my my defense to that.
Your defense.
He's like, that's really unfair. I'm like, never said that I wasn't.
Jerry says drawing looks great. I support that. And drawing the proper balance would not look as striking.
Yeah, it really wouldn't. So what for those of you that don't know musculature, he said, let me see what he said. Underdeveloped scapular muscles. Boop, which is actually the middle of the back, like here and here, right? These two sections. When you're lifting quite a lot, these muscles actually, like there is no indentation. It's not concave. It goes this way. It's convex. So it'll go out. So he'd actually, in the angle that I put him in, if I drew the muscles properly, he'd look like a hunchback. And that is why he does not look like a hunchback.
Back of war.
Huh?
The Hunchback of War.
Yeah, I'm not drawing Hephaestus.
Uh, Larissa asks, cover his body in Castillo art.
No, 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 no. Nope. Nope, not happening. Part of my vows to him are going to be you can't get fat and you can't get tattoos. That's it. But no. Is that funny that those are my deal breakers?
No, I have deal breakers too when it comes to tattoos. So
I just don't Like he doesn't need them. And he wants stupid ones. Like he wants a full sleeve and other nonsense like that. He's gonna come on and be like, "Stop being a bitch." And the best part is the dude hates blood and needles.
That's funny.
He gets faint at blood and needles, and I'm like, really? So how you gonna get tattoos? They just come magically get stuck to your body one day? Let's see. What should we put on his staff? I'm gonna make this kind of a. Speaking of ghost, who said ghost?
Adrian.
It's playing right now. We're not going to give him a long one. We're just going to give him a short one. What do you guys think so far?
I like it.
I like it.
Everyone else, complaining about but Cotton Canada says
That's still there. I made the thing sort of see-through.
Cotton Canada says cover his body in me. This is a joke. Well,
What'd you say?
cover
Cover his body in me. You're adorable.
it's not even a TC. Not even tattoo.
Nope, not even a T. That's okay. That's a little fucked up though. Like, hey, hey, new husband, put my dead husband's initials on you. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm fairly certain that's not going to go over well.
I'm pretty sure that's awkward as hell when he has to explain that tattoo to someone. All right, think about this, okay? Pretend you're Ben or Ben's friend, right? He has the TC logo tattooed on his body, and now Ben and you go and say, "Oh, what's with the TC logo?" Right?
Oh, it's my wife's dead husband's initials.
Right, and explain it in full detail. Right.
That's not good.
That's even awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah. She also, as I wanted to get a sleeve at some point, haven't figured out a theme yet. Sammy will draw it for you. She'll draw a nice theme for you.
Yeah, I'll draw you a sleeve.
She'll draw guys' butts on your sleeve, and she'll make sure it's Hooker's green.
Yeah, make sure the guy uses Hooker's green.
Jerry, honestly, Jerry adds, I feel like if I did go over well, it would be a deal breaker.
I feel like it did go over. Oh, yeah. What, the TC? Is that what you're talking about?
Deal breaker.
Okay.
Sammy could ultimatum. If you don't love me enough, you don't even have my dead husband's logo tattooed on your body.
Right? That's a bit.
Nothing's love as getting the TC logo on. Jerry says yeah to that statement. Larissa adds, TC is just part of the Castillo brand now. It is.
It's still Tommy's initials, and I think it's really weird. Oop. Yeah. Let's do that.
What's the yeah for?
So in one of the myths with Ares, he kills the I believe it's the Caledonian boar. So I thought it'd be cool to put like the boar markings on his helmet,
Hmm,
right?
interesting.
Interesting indeed. Make sure I got the right visit.
So basically, he's wearing his dinner.
Yeah, basically. I'm pretty sure that's who killed it. Boar eventually lost his life.
Man kill boar. Man wear boar.
That's not the right one. He
Man be.
kills one. He kills a boar. I don't remember. Maybe it was the Arimathean boar. I don't know. I remember in a myth he kills the boar. Or let's see who this is.
Oh
Kills
boy.
Adonis. Blah 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 blah. Oh well, we'll put a boar because that's one of his doohickeys. Why do Greek boars look like horses with weird heads?
'Cause that's how they drew them for. Like this is myth, so yeah, I gotta love it, right? I love how he has a mohawk.
He does have a mohawk.
I mean, what would you name if you had this boar as a pet? What would you name it?
Jacob.
Jacob.
Come on, that's funny.
Jacob the boar.
Jacob. All right, let's move it down a bit. I'm gonna put a ring through his nose because I think that's cool. It looks
Wait,
cool. What?
wait. If the boar looks like that, what squealing or what noise would it make?
Right?
Like it's half.
Ooh. Let me look at an actual boar for a second. That's not an actual boar. Let's get back here. That's just more bad art. Stop it.
Boar.
Bloop. Images. Apparently, there was a 2017 film called Boar. That's a good boar. Oh, doesn't he look so cute? His name's Wilbur.
That's a boar.
That's
Looks
a
like a
cute
baby.
boar.
It's
It's
a
a
baby.
wild boar. It's a wild boar. He's so cute. There's
Does
a
it?
boar.
Yeah, that's a boar. That means suckers.
It's just that we don't really get to see boars like they're hairy piglets with long teeth, basically.
Well, by you, it's not by you. Like they are by you, but not where you are.
Yeah, they're more north.
Yeah. And what I love about in Florida, boar hunting is open season all year round.
Yeah, it's because they like hurt people.
Yeah. Like if you go near them, they're almost like elephants. They will hunt you down.
Hmm.
They can take out a limb.
Wow, yeah. Well, not here. They're too small. In Texas, they could.
When I went boar hunt, I was in Florida, right up north from Miami. I was go. You were allowed to go boar hunting,
Yeah. No, I
but
know you can. It's just they're not. They're not very. They're not big. Like their
right.
size is not big. That's all.
But was what I found very interesting on the place, like they only allowed groups like four, like they only allowed like one or two tours a day, kind of thing.
Right.
So you are on a helicopter. No, for anyone who loves animals and stuff like that, the story isn't for you. So we were on this helicopter, and they basically said whoever shoots and kills the a boar first wins, meaning that you got first dibs on the next meat. So whatever you killed, they would pick up and they would use for tomorrow to cook and to like harvest for the next group of people,
That's cool.
which I thought was interesting. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's good. They're not letting it go to waste then.
No, like whatever you kill, like so groups of four, you were harnessed, you were on a harness on a helicopter. I think
Hmm.
you were given a rifle with 6 bullets in the magazine.
Yeah, was it
Whoever,
9 mil or 22s?
I think,
Probably 9 mils if you're from a helicopter.
yeah, because 22, it's like a BB gun in a way.
Basically, yeah.
Um,
We got three
uh,
talking right now.
yeah, no, it was only three because it's Nightwing. Nightwing finally decided to join us, saying
Oh,
hello, everyone. Hi, Sammy. And Larissa wanted to add our Chinese zodiac symbol, the boar. The boar is
oh
it
yeah.
yours and hers?
Yes, that's right. The pig.
The pig. And Nightwing adds Texas and Louisiana. They're overrunning. I guess
Yeah.
wild boars are overrunning those states. It's very interesting of like what states allow boar hunting, and what's more interesting is that they're at the point where they have to get helicopters. You go hunting not on the ground but via helicopter.
Hmm.
You kind of feel like militant in a way, like someone
Yeah.
play the mash song, but instead you're hunting boar.
Well, it's good that they just don't like they kill them and then keep take care of the meat. That's a nice smart way of doing it.
Yeah, it's a very good way of preserving the meat, and the next group would have like lunch/dinner all day.
I gotta lower this. I can't reach. Excuse me. Better. I was like, I can't draw any higher.
Can you take me higher?
I could take this thing very high, but I couldn't reach. I'm getting in the groove of like these Greek characters. Like like I did him a lot faster than I did Athena design
Mm,
wise.
yeah,
Don't you think? I drew him a lot quicker.
you did. You did draw him really. Yeah, you drew him faster than normal.
It's cool, right?
Indeed.
That and I got a timer. Rash has to be done and out by 9 o'clock
I really do for once.
because he's doing a special on stuff with things. I don't know what the special is. What is the special?
Oh no, it's gonna be an ongoing show where this time we're gonna talk about the comics
Oh,
that are
okay.
leading into these movies and TV shows.
Awesome.
So why not talk about the lore of what people are missing? Because I guess when I watched WandaVision, I saw other things,
Yeah.
and what Mayhem was talking about was not discussed by other people.
Right.
And
Comics.
right, like as if you were a true comic book fan.
Yeah.
And even the people that I guess did a breakdown of it didn't understand certain things too. And I also get it. We're 2 episodes in. These are short 30-minute things, but it's the setup that matters.
Right.
And granted, yes, we're all Marvel fans. We don't care about the storyline, but get the story straight or correct. So
Right.
I mean, literally, you could talk about one comic for like 3 to 4 hours. That's basically what it's going to be, or one series of
Oh,
comic books.
yeah, let me raise this up. Sorry, I'm in the way.
Nah, it's okay. Jerry says she's being on task.
I know. For once,
The new on task Sammy.
that's the plan.
I think he just wants to say that so that you're on task for all of his commissions.
I am on task for his commissions.
Will he get it before the summer?
Yes, he will.
Oh, baby.
He's on the list to finish up for tomorrow. I've got another
That's
project
awesome.
I'm working on while I work on his. He'll get him. I always like putting like trinkets and things on the staff, you know? I just thought it looked cool.
Right, because you can see him getting like a tooth or whatever wrapped around a thing, or a piece of string somewhere.
Let's see. What did Ares fought something big, and I cannot remember. Ares fought.
Wait, you're telling me it wasn't a boar?
Well, he fought a boar. Wars Ares fought in. Here we go. Ares was Trojan War.
Trojan man. Wait, what?
Monster. I thought he killed a monster of some kind. Monster.
What monster did Ares kill?
That's what I'm looking at. I read this earlier in the day. Monster Ares.
And then?
And then?
And then?
Okay, so hilarious autofill. I wrote monsters Ares killed, and then the second one down says all the mosquitoes.
Oh, what? Ares killed all the mosquitoes?
Monster Ares killed all the mosquitoes. Giant fucking mosquito.
He did the Incredible Hulk slap,
right?
And all the mosquitoes of the world is. I wish anyway, but actually, we need mosquitoes for hummingbirds and other small animals.
Symbols: sword, spear, shield, helmet, chariot, dog, boar, and vulture are his symbols. Okay, but I know he killed something. He killed a monster. They all
What did he kill? What did he kill, Sammy? What did he kill? What did he kill? What did he kill?
Oh.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he
go? That's all right. We're going to make it a giant boar. We're going to make this like a giant boar that he killed.
Boar.
Boar laying down. Perfect. As I did not want to type in dead boar, even though this is a dead boar. I don't see a dead boar. All right, got it. Oh, I like the one with the mohawk. I don't know why it's smoking, but it is. Maybe it breathed fire. Love it. Bloop. Bloop. Now. Download image. Do you want to download it? Yes, I would like to download it again. No, that's not a boar. I want to get it bigger. Ah, there we go. Okay. Maybe the boar's not dead. Maybe it's just hanging out with Ares.
Could be his companion.
Yeah,
wasn't
says who? Me.
Right. Well, wasn't there Paul Bunyan, right? He had the ox, was his best friend.
Are we equating Paul Bunyan and Ares, the god of war?
I don't know. That's the first thing that came up in my head. Jesus.
Can you go to the outside while I'm
think about it. What other fictional character or myth had a pet with him? Right? No.
Uh,
It says, I think the whole pandemic downtime has given me the opportunity to get over the MCU.
yeah, ain't that the truth?
He also adds, I don't think I care anymore. I'm ready for different movies.
Agreed. I am. I'm excited to see what they have, but I definitely agree with that as well. It's getting
Well,
to the point
well,
where I'm missing.
normalcy.
Well, I'm missing like movies that are good. You know,
Well,
like
you
not.
were upset with Morbius changing dates now from March
Oh, yeah,
October.
that's like a. But that's not the MCU. I mean, it is the MCU, but that's not like the Avengers and shit like that.
Right.
I typed in boar and little pigs came up. We'll give Aries one of those.
He could have a pet, like a mini
I'll
pet
give him a
pig.
little pet pig. How about we give him a little piglet? What do you think? Give Aries,
If he
badass warrior, a little piglet.
if he if he stays, like, don't put him in that position because people are going to think that he killed the little piggy.
I'm putting him like standing up, facing the same way Aries. Give him a little piglet.
You would give him a little piglet,
Come on, that's hilarious. Who doesn't want a badass warrior with a cute little piglet?
right?
That's like half the fun of being able to draw these things. And he's got his tongue sticking out. Look. Bleh.
I can't even like see it. It's so teeny.
Isn't it cute?
It is. Larissa asks, "Babe, pig in Greek city."
Right? Just this happy little pig.
Sammy's finding her inner, in her inner Bob Ross.
Just a happy little pig.
Just a happy little piggy.
Wee.
I can never do a pig squeal.
Nor can I, good sir. Nor can I.
We just go wee wee wee. That's the closest I'm ever gonna do.
There we go. Got a little happy little pig down there. Got the smoke. Where's my big pencil? I don't know. Let's go with this one. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it's baby, and we got mama right there. You don't know. No, it's so cute. Go back to the overhead, please.
I am.
Look, mama and little kids. Sorry. Don't judge me.
So judging.
Okay. Boar. Here we go. That's what I mean. Wow, that one's
Michelle
fat.
Brown has joined us. She says, "Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo."
They've got weird noses. They're like fat, like flat, but not. We're gonna let the smoke kind of diffuse that because I don't want to draw that weird face. Give him this. We're giving him a mohawk. Giving mama a mohawk.
And she says, "Oh, piggy."
Oh, piggy indeed.
Now I feel like I need to have some pork chops and bacon. Hey, I did that once. I was at an aquarium and they showed a blue lobster. Then in the aquarium, they had giant king crabs. When I mean giant king crabs, the first thing I thought of was, now I want seafood. And
That's all right. You eat it. I
and
think of death
you think of
because
death.
I'm allergic to crabs.
Aw, that's a good thing.
It is a very good thing.
So I like to like she's not my girlfriend anymore and I'm not seeing her anymore, but she doesn't eat seafood. But she took me to a seafood restaurant right after we went to the aquarium.
That's funny. There's the
I kind
head.
of felt bad because I was the only one eating seafood, and then I couldn't like I
Tommy
guess
always felt bad when I took him to Joe's Crab Shack. Sorry.
so. You're talking about Joe's Crab Shack, and Tommy felt bad, and then
And then, because he would always get the big crab buckets, and they'd like, everything over there, of course, is shellfish and seafood that I can't eat.
hmm
He would love it, but I would always bring it to him because he loved eating there. So I would bring him for his birthday sometimes, and he'd always he said he always felt bad because I'd get this like shitty cafeteria food, and he's eating this giant bucket of
lobster and shrimp.
snow crabs and shrimp and deliciousness, and I'm eating like glorified cafeteria chicken.
You know who doesn't have bad crab legs, and when you're in the mood, like it's like the go-to place. It's Hooters. Hooters has
Of course
good
you'd say
crab
that.
legs. Well,
Well,
here,
the next time I decide that I want to commit suicide by asphyxiation, I'll go to Hooters so I can die with tits and ass in my face.
well, you have a choice. Either you go to a diner, and I don't know any person that will go to a diner to get seafood, especially if you're, yeah, exactly. You
That's
make
taking
that
your
face.
life in your hands.
And I know a lot of people that get the surf and turf, that'll get salmon at a diner. Yeah, yeah. But what I'm told by a few friends that have restaurants, that seafood has just as high as a turnover, but they don't have a lot because a lot of people don't order it.
Yeah, who wants to order seafood?
We know we. You wanna know who else likes Hooters? Larissa. She says Hooters has pretty good food in general.
Yeah,
Um, Jerry adds, and this is true too. It really depends on where the diner is.
this is true.
He adds, if you were at a diner,
If you're at a Jersey
on a
diner, you
fishing,
get
yeah,
on seafood.
right. Like if you're on the fishing ocean front, then maybe yeah, pretty good. And he's also true too because people don't know, just like how I guess the McRib was a Texas thing, or there was like certain sandwiches. Well, I guess McRib is in Texas like 24/7. So during the season, they would have McRib in all the other states. But what people don't know is anywhere that there was an oceanfront, McDonald's also had lobster rolls. So certain McDonald's that were near ocean fronts or near areas that had high seafood area had lobster rolls on their menu.
Ah, good to know.
Yeah. And it wasn't bad. I had a McDonald's lobster roll out of Long Island only because it was on the menu.
That's funny.
Like, could you eat the Burger King tacos? Like how the Burger King has tacos?
I don't eat fast food in general, so when I download this, download image,
Right.
open.
I mean, we only eat fast food when we're on the crazy roads.
I'm trying to get the fat right on the arm.
Oh, that looked like a little chode on the screen. I'm like, wait, what?
It's his arm, or it's his.
Right, right. But I gotta take it off the small screen into the big screen. Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little
yeah.
weird.
It is a little weird. See,
I
ladies and
can
gentlemen,
tell
not
if this boar has a chode-like foot.
the chode.
Sleepy time, boar. All right, Piggy, you're going to be MIA.
A good boar is
I'll
a
add you
dead
back in.
boar.
Huh?
A good boar is a dead boar.
Aw. How do you know?
Because he belongs in my belly. No,
Let's see. Boar butt. There we go. That's what I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. The ear. Come on, he looks cool with a boar behind him, don't you think?
why
Anyone?
does it look like he's at a pig roast?
Right?
All you have to do is add a fire underneath him, and he looks like he's having him for dinner.
Why not? I leave it, you know what? I leave it into your interpretation.
Well, Larissa says, looks good, Sammy.
Thank you.
Oh, darn it, now I'm hungry. Fuck.
It's all right. I want bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Oh, I know, right?
Bacon.
That was really creepy, Arash. You like got
You ever
right
did
up on that
Simpsons?
bike.
You've never done Simpsons where you like a certain, like you want a certain food, you go, lasagna or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. That doesn't Homer do that like all the time in The Simpsons?
Beer.
Beer. Speaking of Simpsons, I wonder where my future husband is.
Is he not work? Is he not working?
Yeah, normally he's on lunch by now, but we'll see how that goes. All right. Let's see here.
Speaking of Ben, he says hello.
Hi, honey. I drew your butt. Right there. It's your butt.
Except the crack is now gone.
No, it's not. It's still there. You just can't see it.
The
Because it's
contour is.
it's beneath cloth. It's there. The butt is
Ben,
there.
Ben, now that several actors of the United States have made their way to Australia, and the Helmsworth brothers have now left Australia and made their way to the United States, will you be doing the same thing too, sir? Ben added laughing because, that's his butt.
It is his butt. An awesome butt. Ben's butt. I
Dear
was
sir.
filling them with how you said that my butt is under fulfilled and
Ex-
not living up to its fullest potential.
Did you tell her she needed to do squats, but in an unpolite way?
No, he was actually very polite about it. I just thought it was hilarious.
I could just hear him go, babe, that booty's got a little jiggle to it. You need to tighten that up.
Nah, he literally said what I said.
I
About
like big butts and I
numerous
cannot
times.
lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist.
Did he say? What is going on over there?
What do you mean?
Dogs. Dogs being dogs.
Well, it's 8:40.
Attacking Oliver's face with her stinky breath. What do you think?
Pretty good. I wonder what the background's going to look like.
All right, so the hair
And
on
probably Larissa's probably saying, when is Hooker's Green going to be added?
Hooker's Green is not going to be added to this.
Ben says, true story. She never lets me forget that I said that about her butt. Hello.
Nope.
Adrian says,
Welcome to being married.
I rejoin, and Arash is singing. Oh, this is a first. This is a first. Larissa says Hooker's Green would not work with this.
Larissa, I'm so proud of you.
Wow, for once, Larissa
Wow.
does not want Hooker's Green involved.
So proud of you.
What made you get away from Hooker's Green? Tell us why. For anyone who who decides to come in and wants to know why Hooker's Green exists, it is an actual paint color.
It's an actual paint color, and my channel is filled with a bunch of perverts. Which is not a bad thing. It's just actually really true.
But Larissa asked the question, why?
Why what?
Yeah, now you're confusing me. Because you wrote Hooker's Green wouldn't go with this. Oh, I guess we're shocked. Why are we shocked? We're shocked that you.
Hooker's Green on everything.
Yeah.
How's your day going, my love? Who's this week in pop culture?
I don't know who keeps jumping on the damn page and not saying who it is.
Why not Hooker Green?
It's either Burgie, Mayhem, or Leslie, because we're here.
That sounds like a mayhem.
The Mayhem line.
Wait, does that mean I can jump on pop culture?
Does you not? Yes.
Oh, not that I would.
Larissa adds, it wouldn't go with this. It wouldn't go with a lot of stuff, but it's funny. Tell Sammy to use it. It was Burgie.
Oh, that sounded like a mayhem comment.
He's getting ready. He's doing his research.
Oh, that's fair. Do you like this, Burgie? And thank you for finally joining and commenting. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, all pages support the Castillo line.
Oh, let's break this tusk. Yeah.
Oh, it's a broken tusk?
Let's break this tusk over here.
It's not really a tusk, it's a tooth, right?
Yeah, they're called tusks. And I'm going to cap this one. Because this is Aries' pet boar. So he put gold caps on his teeth. Why not? Right?
Right.
What do you think, honey?
About your booty or about the piece's booty?
About the artwork. I'm pretty sure he knows I like his ass at this point. I say it like a million times a day. I'm pretty sure also at this point he thinks that I'm literally just marrying him for his butt.
Well, the man does work out.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. That is the weirdest laugh thing you've ever done in your life.
It's a nice one.
It was like, Mwah, mwah.
It was like a grunted deliciousness.
Yeah, he says, Burgie says, looks good. I do like it. I'm happy you are getting my likeness so true to form.
Yeah, it's I worked really hard. I actually spent about 3 hours trolling your Facebook today just so I could get this spot on, man. Just boof, spot on.
Yeah, of course the front.
Good sir.
Ben says, looks good so far. Smiley face with teeth. Reggie says she can bounce quarters off me.
Fuck yes.
Oh, Ben. I'm just waiting for the day Adrian shows up with like 10 rolls of quarters. And Larissa.
She's gonna pay with Prince by bouncing them off of Ben.
You remember the old Nerf guns or some of the old Ninja Turtle guns that shot the discs?
That shat the discs?
I said shat the disc. I shat the discs. I can see them roll like I guess like loading those disc shooters up because they
Oh,
had
no,
that.
no, no, that's painful.
No, it wouldn't. They wouldn't shoot that far on plastic. They shot far. With putting metal inside of it, they wouldn't
We
go
don't
that
want to
far.
hurt the bum. We just want to bounce quarters off of it. That's
Just
it.
enough, just
No,
enough
no.
red, just enough red marks to take pictures of it and plastic.
Who's taking pictures of my future husband's rear end at a show?
Larissa, since she always has a camera ready at San Diego.
What are you going to tell Ben in the middle of a con in front of 100,000 people? Hey, drop trout so I can see that quarter mark.
Yes. You know how many more people will come to the table? You know how many guys will sit there and buy art?
Husband.
I think Ben is for this because Ben is laughing at it. So I think Ben will be for this. Look, my target goal is to be shirtless at a show. Ben's goal is
Not
to
at my
be
show.
behind the table. I'd do it.
Nope, not at
I
my
did.
conventions. You
Hey,
can grab behind your own table. I don't need
uh,
your smuttiness at my table.
did we forget that I took my shirt off to give my shirt to a fan, and someone had actually bought like 5 prints after that?
I blocked that out.
Yes, that actually
I
happened.
blocked that out.
Uh,
It was
Burgie's
very scarring to my mind that I blocked it out.
the Burgie says the new Nerf guns will definitely leave a welt.
That's what I'm saying.
Adrian says you put the quarters in foam discs, works on quarters, bounces. Working on my quarter bounce though. Adrian's getting ready.
She's training like it's a fucking Olympic sport.
Pretty much because Ben adds practice makes perfect, Adrian.
That's brilliant. And this is why I'm marrying him.
I could just see Ben wearing ass pants, like ass protector shields or whatever, ass pads.
He straps paper plates to his butt.
No, that's a terrible idea because then you literally sit there and see if you can break the paper plate. You you have to break the plane of the paper plate.
Right? How are we doing on time, Arash?
You got 10 minutes left.
Okay. I'll finish up solidifying this line work and then we'll kill it for the night.
And then everyone can talk about Ben's ass for the rest of the night.
Woo-hoo!
We will take 5% of every conversation. 10% of it's based on art. Adrian adds, well, I don't want to hit the crack. You got to make sure you hit the plump, juicy part.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And this is what we talk about on stream when you're not around.
Michelle Brown says, "Peace is looking amazing."
Thank you.
Wait, the piece of ass or the piece of bacon that Sammy's drawing? Which one?
Artwork. How's the kiddo doing?
And next week, Sammy's gonna color the piece. I see the wrist is going. There we go.
Huh?
I see your wrist, acting up.
Oh yeah. I've been working on I was working on the computer all day. And
Oh. Michelle says I'm gonna go with both.
Nice.
Michelle answers you with she is growing so fast. Aww.
Nice.
Oh no, is she crawling all over the place where you can't where it's like difficult?
She's just born. I doubt she's crawling.
4 months in, right? Not mistaken?
Do they crawl that early? I don't know.
They can
I didn't think they did.
4 months and 26 days. 4 months and 26 days. That was close. I said between 3 to 4 months, and
Yeah, you were
you know,
right.
I was like, wait a minute.
Right. I just didn't think they were crawling. Babies crawled that early.
By 3 to 4 months, they normally use their hands to hold themselves up. Also around that time, movement and other things. Uh, Michelle adds, she's not crawling yet. She is rolling.
There you go.
She's rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. Yeah, as I said that, the Limp Bizkit song's playing in my head. Um, Adrian says Ben's butt is not a slot machine; it's a ring toss.
Ha ha ha! Brilliant.
4 months and 26th day. Oh, 4 months on the 26th. Sorry, so I got it wrong. So it should be 4 months.
Close. You're only a
It,
week off.
yeah,
Closer than I would have gotten. I suck at remembering things.
and you're her godmother, for Christ's sake. Oh my
No, I'm
God,
not.
you're not the godmother
No. I'm not her godmother. I'm nobody's godmother.
that you know of.
I mean, I'd have to agree with it and technically do a ceremony if I was.
We've got 2 kids, technically.
Well, yeah, I adopted them.
Wait, wait. So since you adopted
Only
Connor and Sierra, Ben pretty much is their adopted father then.
That's right. Ben's their stepdad.
Virgie says she does remember her man. Uh, Virgie says, but she does remember her man's ass. LOL.
I sure do. I sure do. Arr.
Oh, baby. And for everyone who tuned in today via Twitch and via Facebook, thank you for joining us today on this lovely stream. That is Castillo Studios.
What's our time? Couple of minutes?
5 minutes left.
Okay.
You got some quick shading to do before you, shade everyone out.
No. Finish this.
Adrian says, I bought some balloons at the Dollar Tree. I can almost bounce quarters off. Like,
Let me switch this. Make this go up more. All right. Since Arash has to skedoodle here soon. And I can't go over. So tomorrow, I know Uzi. Tomorrow the website store will be live. The new store with the new art collection. Right now there is a news section and a new homepage. So if you go to castillostudios.ninja, you'll see it looks new and is fun. And you can sign up for newsletter too. I have no idea what my newsletters will say, but you can sign up for them. And tomorrow, like I said, the website will be up and chock full of new awesome things like originals, small commission slots, and a new series of prints. I have no idea how many because I'm still trying to deliberate on how many I want to do. But that is it. I will be back on Sunday with Arash and the gang for This Week in Pop Culture. And then following Wednesday, as always, here with Arash at 7 p.m. Eastern. So did I remember everything?
yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. So we are going to cut it here tonight, folks. I will post Aries when I finish him, probably tomorrow at some point, and Athena, who I didn't finish. And that's it. So thank you guys, as always, for joining. Please like and share. And just so everybody knows, I am officially now, again, on Twitter. So you can follow me on Twitter if that's your thing and you like the tweets. At Sammy P. Castillo is the Twitter thing. Yeah. So good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. I will see you next week.